What is going on, everybody? That's going to be like the weirdest transition ever. What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
And she's trying to kill me, so.
I'm not trying to kill you. This is a song that I have had on most of my playlists, which you will understand once you hear it.
Do you think I trust you by now?
Yes.
I do.
Yes. But it was on my list of potentials to have us react to for Halloween. And again, guys,
this is a Halloween-worthy song?
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
So.
It's called It's Only.
Yes. Now, I like my creepy shit. I listen to this stuff year-round, obviously. So for anybody just tuning in, this is a review from me, but something I'm introducing him to, so it's a reaction from him. This track is actually old. It's like six years, something like that.
Dear God.
They have much newer stuff, but like I said, this is on all my playlists because of the lyrics.
Oh.
I mean, her voice is beautiful and everything, don't get me wrong, and their music is trance-worthy, but it's the lyrics on this one that I enjoy so very, very much.
Okay. I'm putting my ear holes in your hands.
Okay. Your holes in my hands are a good place to be. Yeah. Good.
What is that called again? Stigmata?
It is. It is.
Alright, so with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already heard it and or seen it. If not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do all the things, come on back. And we say that because we are a reaction comedy commentary breakdown channel.
Correct.
I mix those words up every time. It's a different...
True. Different spiel.
Different spiel.
You know?
We might pause for any, if or not all of the above.
Right.
So
this is audio only, so little less, but the lyrics we'll definitely be pausing for. Yeah.
Alright, so with that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Odesza featuring
Zyra.
Zyra. I said Zyra earlier, and you're like, no, I think it's Zyra.
I think it's Zyra.
And now you're like, Zyra?
Yeah, I know, because you said it, and it stuck in my head.
Zyra.
It's only.
It's only. It's only Zyra.
It's only.
Let's get it. I want to know why you're laughing. I don't know what she said.
I heard the news today that you're not mine to keep. Don't struggle too much now while I kill you in your sleep.
Oh. See, I can get down with that. I just couldn't understand her because...
It's your first time hearing her.
In my headphones, the beat is really loud.
Fair enough. Do you need me to pull up lyrics on the phone?
Possibly.
Okay.
Or I can. I've got a phone.
Okay.
When I was a young warthog.
Definitely not the lyrics. But yeah, that is why I was laughing. Oh, Zyra? Maybe I should have done it.
I just mixed their names.
You did.
Look, I can mix things too, damn it. You do it all the time.
Yeah, but mine tend to work out.
No.
There you go. It's only lyrics.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, hey. There's nothing wrong with beating off by yourself. Oh, that's not what it says. It says beating by yourself, which is probably referencing beating off.
I thought it was being, but it could be beating.
It says beating.
Okay, like that is what those lyrics say. We'll go with that. And sure.
To be fair, these have not been right the last couple days.
That is very true. But she won't be gentle to the body on the shelf.
Yeah, it is being by yourself.
Okay.
According to Genius. Of course, Genius isn't always right either.
Genius has a tendency to be more accurate than the other place, though. So, there is that. Alright.
I guess lust technically would be being by yourself because you're lusting over someone. Well, no, not necessarily.
I kind of feel like you kind of have that right. Like, lust is something you develop on your own, though. It's almost like a coveting sexually. You know what I mean? You're lusting after something. And oftentimes that's not something...
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. I mean, she did, kill you in your sleep within the first couple of lines. I mean...
True.
And she has this beautiful, sweet voice, too, and it just makes it all the creepier. And it's this slow pace.
Well, so this is Zyra.
Yeah.
Zyra. We're going to call her Z. Her voice is fantastic. Now, I want to go back to... Oh, no, it's all Zyra.
It's all her singing, yeah.
So this isn't even her song.
They're the instrumental behind it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me.
Yes, we can.
I need you EDM people to stop thinking you're artists. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, absolutely. Please. Please.
I am kidding. It's a bad joke. Okay. Makes sense. I almost feel the xylophone there is almost Japanese inspired.
Yeah, definitely, which is one reason I really like it.
As a matter of fact, when I find myself just goofing off on a piano... Now, guys, I can't play piano. Okay. But when I'm goofing off on a piano, I find myself usually using the sharp and flat keys.
Right.
And making a Japanese-sounding...
Right.
Thing. It's way more entertaining than normal shit.
But I really like the sound, too. It's just... I don't know. In this setting, it's almost tea garden-esque, wind chimey, and you're like, how...
The pink blossom trees.
I feel like the cherry trees. It's like I feel like
Sure.
this should not correlate whatsoever with the lyrics.
No.
But because of her voice, it blends perfectly, and it makes it creepier. Like I said, those people that hide their feelings deep is when
This
it
place
starts.
taking over my life.
It is.
Stop reading my phone. Sorry. this a Christmas song?
Not that I know of.
Body on the Shelf. Could you think that could be an elf on a shelf?
No. I mean, like, I was not gentle when I found Elf on the shelf in my house either. But I don't think that this is what that's about. And, I mean, the quiet plastic grave for that Elf on the Shelf that was in my house was the trash can.
That's just mean.
No.
The kids like it.
I didn't have kids.
Oh.
What was the purpose?
True.
Other than to irritate me.
To irritate you.
True.
But
so
see,
I threw it away.
But see, you guys are doing Elf on the Shelf wrong. We're doing it wrong.
Oh?
Yeah. You have to put them in positions the kids aren't supposed to see. And then make sure the kids don't see them. And then, you know.
But I didn't have kids. I mean, like, to prove a point, I did set him up that night by the coffee pot with one of the steak knives.
Yeah. Stuff like that. You know,
that merited a picture that got sent around to everybody because...
Bending over a stuffed animal. You know, things like that.
But then I did toss him.
Oh, you jerk.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did nothing to you besides exist.
That's the problem. Honestly.
Look, I hate Christmas just as much as you.
There was no point. I mean, I suppose I could have given him to the cats as a cat toy.
See? At least would have served a purpose. Other than landfill.
True.
We have too much of.
That is true. That is true.
Instead, it would have just eventually gotten eaten and turned into...
Well, it probably...
It would have ended up in the landfill eventually anyways.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
I do love the echoing on her way out. Now, there could be multiple interpretations of this, I assume. In terms of, it could be a song that's just sort of anger over losing someone, or something you love, like a pet or a person, to death.
Right.
Because it's the news that they're not yours to keep, they're not yours to save. It's only love. It's only, and that's, it's the anger part. However, when she talks about, we're only lying, you're only crying, it's only blood, all of that, I'm like, come on guys, there's some serious pleading going on here. And again, that could be one of the stages of grief. Certainly could be.
Denial.
Well, yeah, the denial would be the like crying, the pleading part. You've got, but on the other hand, like, it's definitely creepy in terms of the lyrical content and the way that it's sung, and it's so sweet and pleasant, but I love the Japanese inspired instrumental.
So, as you guys seen, I did add it to the playlist. I do have my complaints.
Of course.
It sounds good. Being lyrically focused, though. 70% chorus.
Yeah.
Maybe 80% chorus.
Mm.
And I would have loved for an actual another just verse, as opposed to the chorus being repeated 4 times in a row at the end.
Now, I would have liked another verse just because I really enjoy those lyrics.
That is typical of EDM music.
True.
Which is why I don't usually like EDM music. I don't like repetitiveness.
Right. Although, in this one, you do get a solid 2 verses versus the half verses or no verses.
Was it 2?
Yeah. And then on top of it, you get the switch up towards the end of the repeats. So, that is why I love this one. Plus, the lyrics make it creepy. Plus, it is a standard length song versus being one that's...
I mean, this is one that could have been 2 minutes. Again, I only say that because I kid you not. We had verse 2.
Right.
And then it did the hook with variation. The bridge, which is the hook. Mostly.
Well, it's half, yeah.
And then the hook with variation.
Right. And then you're done.
Like, that was 2 minutes of hook with variation. That's my only complaint.
If that is your only complaint...
It's the same thing with hip-hop songs where the chorus itself is the same sentence over and over again.
That's true. That's true.
Like, I want variation, real variation...
Right.
...in what I'm listening to.
Being the fruit of life. However, like I
said,
it's not
it
bad. Is a full 2 verses.
It's a decent song. It's something I will listen to on the playlist.
Right.
I didn't hate it. I just hated the last minute and a half of it.
And I really do love how it ends.
She has a beautiful voice.
Echoing out and everything. It just added to it.
Yeah. She has a beautiful voice. And they did a very good job with the instrumental.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, the instrumental is not what my complaint was. Usually with EDM, it is also very much the instrumental.
A lot of times that's the... well, it's just as repetitive as the... Yeah. And... I don't know. This one I think I zone out to a lot, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that more in like a... It almost trances me out in terms of just the creepiness and how sweet her voice is. And I love actually quite a few of the Asian styles of traditional music, but Japanese being one of them. And so I love listening to just the instrumental part of this. But creepy-wise, I definitely appreciate this song.
I mean, Zyra, Z.
Right. You, girl. You.
Playing all the blood you want.
Definitely. It's only red.
We're
right?
here for it.
It's only red.
It's only red.
But, you know, the only fire, only water, that kind of makes me think of either she's thinking of ways to kill you, although she's already clearly stated that she's going to kill you in your sleep. So there is that. Or those are typical ways of disposing of bodies.
Or open. Or if you look at the order it's written in, it's only water, it's only fire, it's only love. Water and fire are opposites.
Right. That could be the love.
And a lot of people...
Opposites attract.
Opposites
mentality.
attract. But
right.
Then the opposites are also usually what in the long run end up pushing people away.
True.
So then it goes into, it's only slaughter, we're only liars, it's only blood. They're lying to themselves about being happy with where they're at.
Good for each other, yeah.
And being good for each other. And chances are he probably felt the same way and did things he wasn't supposed to and got stabbed for it.
But I appreciate it. I'm here for it.
But then she does also say they're only thoughts that I'm having stored safe within my head. So
yeah, but then she goes on to say that you're only dying. You're only
crying,
dead.
You're only dying. You're only dead. Well, that's what I'm saying. She's just thinking.
Right.
She's a functioning psycho.
Which is fine.
Which is fine.
We're here for it.
All the best ones are.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like I said, it's not.
It was just the repetitiveness at the end, and I get it.
At the end that got me, but the rest of it is fantastic.
So that's just kind of a fun throwback for me. Something new for our Shocktober list. That Spotify list is in our description below, so you can join and listen to all of our spooky Shocktober songs.
Yes.
Which are, for anybody new, not just Halloween related. Obviously, you came for this. They are spookier content sounding songs.
It either has an extremely creepy sound or words that fit the Halloween idea.
Yeah, month of October type thing. Yeah.
So.
I listen to them year round.
Although there are some classic Halloween songs on there. I'm just saying, it's there.
Well, yeah, there are. There are.
So, with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash the like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Odesza featuring
Zyra.
Z? It's only. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
And with that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.